we make different decisions. Most of us don't know why and how. One of the things I do is a very powerful demonstration is I look for someone who's suicidal, and in a group that large, there's always a couple. And they usually do about 20 pages of homework about the most significant events of their life, decisions they've made. So I read that in advance. It's a very intensive individual seminar. This last one, I had a woman who's lost her daughter, exact same thing. And I tried many things to get her through it, but eventually I had to become her. I had to like reverse roles, have her become me and become her, you know, to get her out of that state.
How do you do that?
It's you know, we're always going through hypnosis, you and I. People watching, you know, when they go in hypnosis, watch somebody go in an elevator, they push a button, they look at the ceiling and stand there. Most people drive in hypnosis. Hypnosis means you focus internally instead of outside. And when you focus internally, you tend to evaluate things very differently. So all I do is I ask some questions, and when you ask somebody a question, they go inside. And when I ask those questions, I then start acting like she's acting. And then I said, you're me now. That's all I do is you're me. And then I don't let her be herself. But in doing it, I took on her physiology. I began to breathe like she was breathing, put the look on my face she's having. Now, when you adopt someone's physiology, you literally begin to feel what they feel. I actually, and one of my seminars, teach people to do this as a way of building rapport, and you will, a third of the people see what that person's seeing. Somebody they've never met, and they go, you're on a boat, and there's a child with blonde hair, and they're wearing something red, and the name is Charles, and the person freaks out. This happens about a third of the time, no exaggeration. So, and most of the time, they get the same feeling. I felt what she's feeling. I started spontaneously just crying hysterically, which was kind of a freak out because I was trying to help her. I eventually was able to help her, but I have done this for 24 years of my life. And I deal with suicide every time there and turn them around and show why the person is suicidal.
You can spot them.
Oh, it's not difficult. One guy in the same room.
But is it all demeanor? It's all the way they...
No, it's all demeanor. Sometimes people have great external demeanor, but I've read their forums and I know what's going on in their life, right? And then sometimes they just volunteer.